What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. CM Punk is officially back with WWE after being away from the promotion for 9 long years. He's back. And I am here for it. Main reason, I want to see what he's going to say about AEW. I'm looking forward to seeing him completely bury, and I mean bury, AEW 6 feet under. I'm here for it. And I get some people are upset and mad, and rightfully so, but it is what it is. CM Punk was never going to go to New Japan or TNA or the Indies. He was not going to do any of the following. CM Punk being back is going to be a good business decision. And the only people who knew were Nick Khan, Triple H, Vince, and Ari Emanuel. Those were the only 4 individuals who knew all of this. CM Punk being back makes WrestleMania 40 must see. We know that Drew McIntyre's pissed that CM Punk is back. We know Seth Rollins is pissed. Same thing with Roman Reigns. He's probably pissed as well. But you know what? Those 3 individuals, those 3 guys are willing to put their differences aside to work with CM Punk. And I do believe that as we go into WrestleMania 40, you could either do CM Punk versus Kevin Owens, or you can do Seth Rollins versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Either of those are money-making matches and feuds. They'll probably go with Rollins and Punk WrestleMania 40. Main event night 1. Night 2 is probably going to be Cody and Roman. Night 2. This is great. This is great. I am excited for this. I am. Because I figured this was going to happen. I figured it. I cannot wait for Monday Night Raw. I can't. I cannot wait. And I do believe that Triple H will probably give CM Punk 15 or 20 minutes to bury AEW and to explain why he's back in WWE. In the words of Vince McMahon, they all come back. I knew CM Punk was going to be back. Whether he showed up at Survivor Series or not, I knew CM Punk was going to go back to World Wrestling Entertainment. They all come back. They all come back. Think about it. There's been jobs that we have trashed and we've made fun of, but we end up coming back. Is it hypocritical? Yes, but it is what it is. We all make mistakes. We all make issues. But CM Punk made amends. He made amends with the people who he wronged. And I do believe that CM Punk did not want to be in AEW anymore. He didn't. Tony Khan had a good thing, but the egos of the Bucks and Omega and Meltzer basically being in the ear of Tony Khan, that is what drove Punk out of AEW. Him just getting into it with Jack Perry, it is what it is. Such is life. But CM Punk being back is good. It's good because this makes the remainder of the year exciting. This makes WrestleMania season exciting. This is good. This is really, really good. And I'm here for it. And I'm not a CM Punk fan. I'm not. I was years ago, but I'm not. I'm just looking forward to see what's going to happen from a business perspective, from a feud perspective. Pro wrestling is about money. It's about making money. It's not about the moves. It's not about the matches. It's about larger-than-life characters being in very good, solid, concrete storylines. That is what pro wrestling is all about. And CM Punk is going to bring a sense of realism to the product. And I'm excited for it. So we're going to go ahead and get into Survivor Series for November the 25th, 2023. I just wanted to get that off my chest. So we kicked the show off with the first match of the night, the Women's Wargames match. Team Bianca featuring Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Shotzi Blackheart versus Damage Control, Bayley, Io Sky, Asuka, Kairi Sane. So this was an okay match. Io ended up doing her trash can moonsault, taking out everybody. Charlotte did her moonsault. The finish came through with Becky doing the manhandle slam through a table off the top rope for the 1, 2, 3. Pretty decent. The crowd was into this. Dakota Kai ended up getting involved early on in the match, using a kendo stick. So this was decent, This was decent. This was all about trying to get over Shotzi and Kairi, but it didn't work. So neither of them got over. This is fine. I would assume come Smackdown, we'll probably get Bayley being kicked out of Damage Control, or they'll be working towards it. If not, SmackDown, definitely come to Royal Rumble. We'll probably see Damage Control fully turn on Bayley. And maybe we see a returning Mercedes Moné. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Moving on. My boy, R-Truth. He returns in the backstage segment to promote Ruffles with Pretty Deadly, Akira Tozawa, Otis, Chelsea Green, and Piper Niven. So that was pretty cool there. Moving on. So Sami Zayn seems perplexed as to why Randy Orton hadn't showed up yet. Jey Uso is not surprised because of their past. Sami reminds Jey about last year's Wargames match and that he has Jey's back tonight. All right, that's cool there. Moving on. Next, Gunther versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. Very solid match here. It seems like Gunther has 1,000 finishers. He's got the Lariat. He's got the Last Symphony, which is basically the running power slam that Braun Strowman does. He's got the big splash that he does. He's got the power bomb that he does. And now he added the Boston Crab to that finish as well. So that was the finish. So Gunther ended up locking in the Boston Crab. He put his knee into the back of Miz, and Miz tapped out. This is fine. Miz being a face, it's great because he's basically just the Miz, but he's just the face. He's still doing anything and everything to win, which is always good. He's not a full-fledged babyface, but people like him. And, Miz is a solid worker. Always has been, always will be. Just a great guy all around. So, Gunther wins via the Lion Tamer. Who dethrones Gunther? Maybe Jey Uso. Maybe they do a match between him and Gunther at the Rumble. I think that would be great. And that would be a nice little moment for Jey. So maybe we go that route. Next, Santos Escobar versus Dragon Lee. Very, very solid match. I thought that maybe we were going to see Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo show up, but it didn't happen. So the finish came when Escobar hit the Canadian Destroyer, and then he hit the Phantom Driver for the 1, 2, 3. So Santos got a real definitive win here, a clean win over Dragon Lee. And Dragon Lee is excellent. He is the new Rey Mysterio. And I do think that Santos Escobar will be the next coming of Alberto Del Rio. For sure. Santos is so fucking awesome. I love Santos. Michael Cole talked a ton of shit about him on commentary. That was fucking great. I love that. That was really, really good stuff there. Next, a match I didn't care about at all, and the crowd certainly did not either. That was Rhea Ripley versus Zoe Stark for the WWE Women's World Championship. Rhea Ripley wins via the Riptide. Zoe was about to do the Z360, but Rhea countered that. She hit a back elbow smashes, and then she headbutts Zoe, and then she connected with the Riptide for the 1, 2, 3. Again, I think what they're going to do with Zoe going forward is probably put her back into the tag division along with Shayna Baszler. That's what they're going to do with her. Zoe Stark just, to me, is just boring as fuck. She's just bland. She's not attractive. Rhea looked really good here. And it's just, I don't see why Triple H has such an infatuation for Zoe Stark. She's boring. She's very, very boring. I feel like she should have stayed in NXT just a little bit longer for a while instead of just bringing her on board. She could have benefited from being in NXT a little while longer. She needs a character. She has no character. She's just a typical work rate female. No character, no charisma, just nothing. She's just bland and boring. And I just don't understand why Triple H continues to push Zoe Stark. I don't fucking understand it. It's weird as shit to me. It really is weird. I just, for the life of me, do not understand it. It's odd to me. But the best thing for Zoe Stark going forward needs to have her should be to have her in the tag division along with Shayna Baszler. And that's just what you do with those two going forward. If we're being honest. Who dethrones Rhea? I have no idea. I don't even know. Who knows? Main event, the men's War Games. Team Cody. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso versus the Judgment Day, which is Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Damian Priest, and JD McDonagh and Drew McIntyre. This was solid here. Very solid stuff. Again, I'm not really a fan of War Games because the match takes forever. And it's just guys and girls just beating the shit out of each other with all types of weapons until all five people can, all members of the faction, all members of the team can get involved. And it took forever. So when Randy Orton came in, that's when shit got real. the roof blew off the building almost when Randy returned. Randy looks so fucking jacked. The guy hit the gym hard. Orton looked like he hit the gym 6 days a week. Like, dude, the guy looks like a fucking Greek god. He really does. Like, Randy looked amazing, bro. He looked amazing. So, Randy came in like a ball of fire. He did a bunch of power slams and stuff. There was one spot in the match where all the members of Team Cody did Randy Orton's draping DDT, which was great. I love that spot right there. Then there was one point in the match where Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn were beating down JD McDonagh, and then Orton, he hit him with a super RKO, which was great. I love that. That was a fucking badass spot. I love that. That gave me flashbacks of Randy RKOing Evan Bourne, a.k.a. Matt Sydal, all those years ago. I believe that was maybe in, was it 08, 09? I can't remember. I think it was one of those two, if my memory serves me right. But the finish came with Cody Rhodes doing the Crossroads to Damian Priest, and then the babyfaces celebrated, and then all the guys were on the top of the cage celebrating, and then we heard the infamous static, and CM Punk comes out, and the crowd goes insane, and CM Punk celebrates with the crowd, and the show goes off the air. This was great. This was absolutely great. CM Punk being back in WWE is good. I'm excited for this 10,000%. Again, I cannot wait for Monday. I think Monday Night Raw is going to be must-see. We've got so much story that we can eat off of for a while. What's going to happen to Damian Priest? Who's Cody going to feud with going into WrestleMania season before he deals with Roman? What's Seth Rollins going to do? I know that it's out there on social media where Seth Rollins was really pissed when Punk came out, and Michael Cole and a couple of other officials had to calm him down and everything else. So Seth Rollins played out like a champ. That was great. Wargames, again, Survivor Series was okay for the most part. It was decent. It was. Who had the better Wargames match, if you were to ask me? That would be the men. The women just played it safe. But the men's Wargames had a lot of story. Will Randy turn on Cody tomorrow? On Monday? We don't know. Who knows? But Survivor Series was solid. It didn't even go 3 hours. It was 2 hours and 45 minutes. That was great. And Santos Escobar and Dragon Lee, they did very, very well. I'm hoping come SmackDown, we see maybe Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo get caught up and align themselves with Santos Escobar, creating a new version of Legado del Fantasma. Hopefully that happens. I'm pretty sure we'll see Rey Mysterio come and make his return before the Rumble. So, all in all, Survivor Series was solid. CM Punk coming back is great. That's great for sure. And it makes it must-see. I think that Monday Night Raw is going to be must-see. Survivor Series was solid. What did you guys think? Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.